going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 video. In today's video, we're going to go over everything that's in regards to pre-ordering Madden 22, all of the pre-order bonus content, the various editions, free content that you get, as well as your veteran rewards for being, a person who plays MUT all the time or over the last couple of years. So a lot of information to go over. I'm going to start by saying this though. If you've already pre-ordered, that's okay, no problem. If you haven't, I would wait. I mean, you can literally pre-order a game the night before it comes out, but we're going to show you how you can play the game early and the earliest as possible. But I would absolutely wait because more offers are probably going to come out. I know normally when we get closer to the release date within Madden 21, there's an opportunity to get an additional 10% off if you wait until then. So if you're watching this video right now, today is what, June 18th, and you still haven't pre-ordered, I would wait until closer to the day. We still have a very long time, basically 2 months. The first thing I'm going to show you is a pre-order option from Walmart, and with Walmart, if you get it through them, if you scroll down or right on their website where it says about this item, if you take a look under the pre-order Madden 22 or Madden NFL 22 to receive, and then boom, right here, Peyton Manning. So Peyton was not in MUT 21. Looks like he's returning for MUT 22. This is cool, and I'm happy that Peyton's back in the game. The only thing is with this pre-order bonus, and with most pre-order bonuses, you get to choose out of Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes. So there's two quarterbacks to choose from there, and most pre-orders are going to come with that. Walmart's throwing in a third one, and of course Peyton's iconic, legendary, one of the GOATs, but that's a third quarterback now, so I don't think this one is really needed. If you're like a huge Peyton Manning fan, absolutely, for sure, go with this, but that's a Walmart pre-order. Normally we see other companies, Amazon might have a special option, so that's why I'm saying wait, but Walmart is one that is available. There's information out there for you guys. So now let's take a look at the various editions that you can get basically directly through AEA. So here is the standard edition, pre-order today and receive. And by the way, we're going to post an article and take a look at an article that's going to give you more details on what all of these things give you as far as each edition. But right now, this is the standard edition, 20 franchise staff points, the general player class starting at level 10, a Tom Brady gear capsule, and a choice out of one of 32 NFL stars in Madden Ultimate Team. So if you're a heavy MUT player, this one doesn't really cater to you. Now, of course, it's the least expensive, and if you can only afford what you can afford, that's certainly understandable. But if you want to get a head start in MUT, this is probably not going to be the best edition for you. As far as the 1 out of 32 NFL stars, we will take a look at those players, and they're going to be in every edition, but we'll take a look at the full list out of all of those cards. We don't know what the overall will be on them, but there are some pretty big names on that list. So let's move on to the next edition, which is the MVP edition. This one is important. Of course, it's going to cost more, but it's more important because it gives you 3 days early access. So the worldwide release is August 20th. If you get this MVP edition, you get a 3-day early access, so you can play as early as August 17th. It gives you dual entitlement, which means your progress can carry over from the old gen. So if you buy this MVP edition on an old gen system and then later upgrade to a new gen system, you'll be able to get most of your information and progress transferred over. 60 franchise points, the general player class starting at level 10, and the Tom Brady gear capsule. But the ultimate team stuff, the important stuff here, you still get 1 out of those 32 stars. You get a choice out of a Brady or Mahomes elite item. And by the way, this is not confirmed, but if you simply just take a look at that little picture above choice of Brady or Mahomes elite item, looks like the same card art, at least the borders of the card. So I would think that we're going to get, card art will look a little different, but I think the borders are going to be the same. You also get exclusive challenges during the early access window and 11 team fantasy packs. So that's the MVP edition. We'll go over pricing in a moment, but that's going to be kind of like the second tier. And then the big one, and I don't know the price on this one off the top of my head, but I've seen some people talk about how expensive it is. And that is the Dynasty edition. You get the 3-day early access, so that's going to allow you to play on August 17th. You get franchise staff points, 100 of those, the general player class starting at level 10, a legend athlete capsule, and a Tom Brady gear capsule. I still don't know what those mean. I'm going to guess maybe it's something to do with the yard. I could be wrong there, but that's my first guess. For Ultimate Team, you get a choice out of one of the 32 NFL stars. You get a choice out of the Brady and Mahomes elite item. exclusive challenges during that early access window, 22 team fantasy packs, and then a curated Legends pack, choice of Brady or Mahomes, plus 2 Legends, offense and defense. So basically, you're getting yourself an elite quarterback, and I think it's interesting that it says choice of Brady or Mahomes under that curated Legends pack, but then also you have the choice of Brady or Mahomes elite items. So I don't know the difference between there. I don't know what curated Legend pack means, but obviously with the Dynasty edition, you're going to get a ton of content. So let's go ahead and pull up this article. This article will be linked down below in the comments section if you guys want to read all the way through it. This is going to give more details on some of the stuff what we just saw. Starting out with the Dynasty edition, it goes over, the staff points, the Tom Brady player class level 10 progression. It's talking about for face of the franchise in the yard, so I guess I was right there. 1 cover athlete capsule with Tom Brady inspired gear, so that was for the yard. Here is the list of the 32 NFL stars. I'm not going to read through all of them, but some of the names in there: Khalil Mack, Jesse Bates, Josh Allen. We'll just scroll down the list. You can read for them yourselves. I'm guessing they're all going to be like an 80, 81, 82 overall. Nothing that's going to be absolutely game-changing, but they could help for depth on your team. They could help for chemistries early on in the game. You more than likely will not be able to sell them. It says the 32 players listed are subject to change pending NFL transaction. So if anybody gets released, traded, something could happen there. Your choice of a Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes elite item, limited time MUT challenges during the early access, which is 8/12 to 8/19. We'll talk about that in a moment. With greatest moments rewards. So we don't know what that is, but it's something that sounds new. Your choice of a Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes curated legend pack. Choose either Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes legend pack and receive 1 offensive legend, elite, and 1 defensive legend. So it still doesn't say, but I'm kind of now reading and it doesn't seem like you're actually getting Brady or Mahomes. Maybe it just means that Brady and Mahomes pick these legends. I'm really not sure, but it looks like you're going to get 1 legend. It's an elite card, and it's going to be on each side. You get the 22 Ultimate Team Gold fantasy packs, team fantasy packs, and then 1 elite Madden Mobile starter pack. I didn't see that on the graphics, so if you do play Madden Mobile, you get some stuff there. Here's the MVP edition. It's pretty much going to include the same things, but a little bit less, so I'm not going to go through all of the details on there, but it gives you all the same 32 players. It gives you, the Gold Team Fantasy Pack, same information there, and then here is the Standard Edition. So one other thing that I want to bring to your attention here is the Madden Veteran Bonus. If you played a combination or any combination of Madden NFL 19, 20, or 21, then you're eligible for a special reward in MUT 22. Play all 3 titles, you get 3 packs. Play 2 titles, you get 2 packs. Play 1 title, you get 1 pack. I don't know what the cutoff date is for this, but if you can any way, shape, or form get your hands on MUT 19 or 20, assuming you didn't play those titles, you might want to try to play them. If you can somehow rent the game, buy the game really, really cheap off of eBay, that will basically trigger this saying that you played the game. If you do it when MUT 22 comes out, it's just not going to work. But basically, you're going to get 3 elites. It's usually a fantasy pack. They're usually like 82, 83 overall cards, I believe. I could be wrong there. But just for playing the game in the past, you are going to get free content, so that's absolutely a W. Let's talk about EA Play next, because this is going to allow you to play the game even earlier. EA Play members, early access trial starting August 12th, including unique limited time Ultimate Team challenges. So I don't know if those are going to be different from the ones that you get from pre-ordering, but it would be nice if you get 2 sets of basically limited Ultimate Team challenges. But what this says to me is EA Play, it's absolutely worth it in my opinion. I would get it at least just for this, because it's going to allow you to play on August 12th. Sometimes it's even like a day earlier, so we could be playing as early as August 11th, but we know at least August 12th, and all of the everything that you do during the EA Play trial period, you get a 10-hour period basically. Anything you do during that carries over to the main game. So once you run out of your 10 hours, you're good to go. You can continue and pick up everything that you left off with. Also, if you're EA Play member, you get 10% off of your pre-order. You also get 10% off of packs. So if you keep your EA Play membership throughout the whole year, anytime you buy packs, or I should say points, you get 10% off. It comes in handy over a long period of time. You get a launch welcome pack in Madden Ultimate Team, monthly rewards. So every month we get EA Play packs in Madden 21. That's going to happen in MUT 22. And you're eligible for the Madden Veteran Bonus rewards based off of previous years played. I don't see why you would need EA Play for that, as long as you played the game. EA Play Pro, which I'm not 100% familiar with, but I think if you're EA Play Pro, you get access to all of their titles at any time, and you might not even have to buy the game, I'm not sure. But it's going to give you pretty much the same exact access. You can play as early as August 12th, 2021. There are some Q&A things here that I'm not really going to go over, and some might be wondering, asking, which consoles is this available on? It's going to be, you know, the beta is only available on new gen consoles, but it'll be on the old Xbox, PS4, it'll be on the new gen consoles, obviously, Xbox Series X and S, and then PS5. It's going to be on PC, Steam, and Stadia. So those are kind of all of your options as far as what you can play the game on. Now, as far as pricing goes, again, I'm going to link you guys over to this website to check it out all for yourself, but here is the comparison sheet. Actually, I'll pull up a better graphic for you guys. This is going to show you what each title basically gives you, or sorry, each edition gives you. The check marks obviously mean that's what you get with it. And as you can tell, the Dynasty version is going to give you the most. MVP is going to give you the second most, and the Standard is going to give you the least. As far as pricing goes, like, again, it's up to you and how much you're really willing to spend on the game. But the Standard Edition is going to be $69.99. The MVP Edition is going to be $99.99. And then the Dynasty Edition is going to be $119.99. It is available for pre-order right on EA's website. Again, I would hold off, wait, don't do it just yet, but there are the 3 editions, and if you're still on the old gen console, Madden NFL 22 for PS4 will be $59.99. There's nothing on here for Xbox, but that's probably because I didn't click the Xbox option, but I would imagine that the old gen version of the game will be $59.99 on Xbox. And remember, if you buy Standard Edition and then you want the new gen system or new gen game later, you're going to have to repurchase the game all over again. If you buy the MVP or Dynasty Edition and you are on old gen to start, eventually if you get a new gen system, you can transfer everything over. You don't have to repurchase the game. It has the dual entitlement. So I think that covers everything as far as pre-order goes. I'm not going to tell you the best one because it's all depending on how much you want to spend. The Dynasty Edition is very expensive, but it's going to give you the most content. If I had to make a decision, I would say budget-wise, MVP Edition is probably the go-to, but if you want to spend the extra $20 to get some free legend cards and more team fantasy packs, go with the Dynasty Edition. But hold off for now. Let's wait and see what other options and discounts might be coming out. Or early as August 12th. That's exciting news. Definitely sign up for EA Play, at least at the start of August, so you can get that early access. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.